Ladies and gentlemen, if you live in times where evil is called good and what God calls good is called evil, the wrath of God is being poured out in that place. And guess what? Lobbying the government to try and get them to live out Christian values again and picketing because you don't like the rise of one sin or another, that's not going to stop the wrath of God. There's one answer to the wrath of God already being poured out. And that's the Lord Jesus Christ lifted up high, crucified for us. That's why we preach Jesus. That's why we're not on a political campaign here. We preach Christ. See, the rise of these things is evident that the wrath of God is already poured out. It's done. It's not that these things incur it. It's that it's already coming out, and that is why these things are growing in this chaos. And what is the answer in the Holy Scriptures to the wrath of God? It's not a political campaign. It is to preach the Lamb on the cross who drank the wrath to the very dregs. And incidentally, if anybody likes to single out any of these sins and preach against it constantly, how come they very ever rarely preach the one about disobedience to parents? Because in this list, sexual immorality is as evil as disobedience to parents. So we're not single sin fighters either.